Okay, so I'm starting to have a little bit of fun with these. Yeah, 2020 starts and this is pre-pandemic, brand new year. We just secured our second biggest client and we just doubled the ad spend on Facebook advertising, which we spent the last 6 to 9 months really focusing on delivering Facebook ads, getting results, lead generation from Instagram, Facebook, straight to clients' inboxes. We've done that successfully, particularly for a car dealership, and they just scaled up their ad spend with us coming into February. Fantastic. We all know where this story is going. We're still living during the pandemic. Some other great news just before the pandemic kicked off in March was Molly, the journey of Molly from Fashion Fiesta into Shoo Team. And now Molly has actually won our Shoo second award, but it's not about Shoo, it's about Molly. Molly won it for the Apprentice of the Year for all her hard work for the previous 4 or 5 years on Fiesta and helping with other projects and for the amazing work she's done with Shoo. So Molly won that, which was good from a business perspective because following the awards evening itself, we had a number of inquiries, 2 or 3 or 4 really good solid client inquiries, and we're going through the sales process with them. And then unfortunately, as we all know, in mid-March, this little thing called Corona decided to kick off and really damage business. So where are we at with that? March was really tough. April, May was tough, but we thought instead of putting our head in the sand, we didn't furlough our staff. Molly's still on payroll. She actually increased her hours. Rachel and I have been working throughout. We thought, well, actually, you know what? We're going to take ownership of this and we're going to really push forward. And you know what? F the coronavirus. We're going to run a digital conference, Digital U, which was supposed to happen at Denton Hall this year and in real life. So we thought, actually, you know what? Let's demonstrate our digital skills and get all our digital people to combine their skill set and run a conference online. We did that successfully to the tune of 18 webinars during 1 week, which was a challenge in its own right. I had to host all of those. So 18 webinars, 1 week, lots of different things from cyber to social to web to strategy to PR to everything else in between. Really successful event, and it just helped people focus. Not only our peers and our competitors, give them a platform to demonstrate and continue doing business, but it helped us to, well, not focus on the negatives. The good side, doing all that extra effort, we had time to really focus on the business. We had time to really develop our strategies and our systems, our processes. So what we were doing with Facebook ads was more productive, which also meant time was free and spare to do more biz dev. So skipping forward, all the effort with Digital U, Molly's won an award, lots of PR, done lots more effort on our own marketing, working on the business system processes, and we've secured 3 new clients during a pandemic, which I think is absolutely bloody brilliant. So I'm chuffed with that. We've got a few more inquiries coming in, and yeah, I think the future is going to be interesting. Molly's just come back into the office recently. She's socially distanced within the office. She's a meter away at the moment. Blue on the other hand, who's here, he's waving at you. Just laughing at me across the room. Yeah, so on a serious note, so where is it going? I think business, one of the good things to come out of this pandemic is the rise of Zoom or video conferencing. As much as Zoom fatigue can be a real thing, it can be a really good thing for business because a lot more the non-digital natives have an appreciation of digital, they know how to use the tech, and I think it'll save everybody's time. So you're not driving backwards and forwards for an hour to a meeting, have a nice coffee and a nice conversation, and then driving another and spending 3 to 4 hours of your day in one meeting. I think the future will be interesting. A lot more businesses and inquiries coming in for taking their, I hate the word pivot, but it's going to make sense, pivoting their business online from, say, a florist who's taking their business into an e-commerce function. I think that's where retail is going to go. For those businesses that don't adapt are going to simply die. As harsh as that is, I think that now is the time to really embrace digital if companies haven't done so already. And if they're sat there thinking it's going to go back to normal, whatever that means, then they're going to be going the way of redundancies and the way of the dodo. Yeah, nice and gloomy end. But 2020, we're back on track. We're back to where we need to be. Molly's going to win an award next year because that's just what she does. Rachel's over there. Rachel's working away on clients, and think that's it. Bring on 2021. Bye, Corona.